Come here.
Welcome back. Do you think this road is solid simply because it has been here for a long time? Sometimes just one quiet vibration is enough to change everything. Homes nestled along the hillside suddenly become more fragile than ever, but thankfully residents had already left in time. Landslides on mountain passes strike without warning, and what truly matters is that the driver managed to get out safely at the critical moment.
Se llevó el puente.
The bridge, rebuilt after Hurricane Maria, stood as a promise, yet under new pressure. It was swept away as if exhausted by the rushing floodwaters. If you notice the road surface sagging or cracking, keep your distance, as a sinkhole can widen within seconds. What looks like a sturdy door turns out to be just a small challenge for a kitten. Comment number 9. If you think this moment looks like it was created by AI. How many points would you give this skill? A massive slab of ice breaks free and collapses, revealing the powerful rhythm of nature in constant transformation. The rabbit's sudden sprint through falling snow cuts sharply through the wild, a vivid glimpse of survival in motion. A soft ballet of the ocean. See that even orcas seem to have their own standards. Whoa. His spin is impressive, but doing it on solid ground would certainly be better than on an escalator. Beneath this calm surface, geology continues its quiet movement day after day. The incident ended safely, and unstable land like this needs regular monitoring and reinforcement to reduce future risks. This is a reminder that we should not approach areas affected by recent geological changes. Luckily, the husky found its way back after a few minutes and received special care. This truly raises concerns about the quality and stability of the entire area, and hopefully all structures will be inspected more carefully. One wonders how long he stayed there before finding the courage to sit on that boat. What kind of expression is that? If you love croissants, this outfit might actually suit you. A bowling ball from the future give him a like. Was the schedule or the signal not checked carefully enough? Either way, it is a valuable lesson for every sea journey. That is exactly why all workshop activities must be carried out with absolute caution.
सिर्फ खतरनाक नहीं बल्कि दुनिया के सबसे खतरनाक मिट्टी के पहाड़ हैं। डिंग आम बात है और चंद लम्हों में पूरा रास्ता तबाह हो सकता है। हालिया दिनों में यहाँ कई गाड़ियाँ
The climbers certainly had luck on their side that the rock did not roll toward them.
Блин, камеру включить забыл.
When some ants lose track of the nest and begin following one another, the entire group can form a continuous loop known as an ant mill. A perfect black smoke ring rises above Disneyland's sky as if someone opened a secret doorway in the clouds.
你快快快！
It reminds me of a Spider-Man movie. In your opinion, is this discovery or simple curiosity? If you feel cold, try visiting Turpin, where summer temperatures can reach nearly 176 degrees, an almost unbelievable number. I replayed this several times because her skill is truly astonishing. An elderly man calmly paddles along the river on a log, carrying years of experience with him. Join me in looking at Mount Dukono, where the earth breathes fire and the sky is woven with ash. The camera captured Kilauea erupting on the morning of December 6th as bright red lava shot high into the Hawaiian sky. A rare sight inside a shopping mall. What would you do first? Watching this dog perform, I suspect it is preparing for a pet talent show audition.
That's wild. He's really taking the whole tree.
I'm bringing home a Christmas tree this year.
Going anywhere until he's done.
Determined little guy.
Made it.
Wow, what a perfectly timed teamwork. Behind a few seconds of jumping lie hours of equipment checks, synchronized practice, and strict safety procedures. Can you guess what force made it bounce so powerfully? That is why steelworking areas always require safe distances and proper protective gear for every worker.
That's what I thought it is. Oh wow. That's the entire mountain is coming out.
In young mountain ranges like the Himalayas, geological energy can be released, suddenly causing major changes. Raging floodwaters rush into the riverbank, sweeping away small homes as if trying to erase all traces of life. This is not a magic trick. These are pizzas floating in a zero-gravity environment. Birds of prey find thermal currents more accurately than my GPS. Walking through flowing water may seem like magic, but it clearly takes serious practice. The bravest cat I've ever seen. If Santa surfed like this, the reindeer would surely be enjoying a day off. The athlete's calmness while cutting the line and deploying the parachute shows the true value of proper safety training. Fortunately, the driver remained safe, an important lesson when operating heavy machinery, where gravity and balance must always be respected. As beautiful as the view may be, keeping a safe distance from ice edges is essential, as ice structures can change at any moment. A unique and effortless hunting method. Just open wide and wait for the fish. The seal gently tugs on the diver's cap as if asking, "Hey, do you remember me?" The bridge appears to strain against fierce winds, holding each span with fragile strength.
Holy. This bridge is gonna collapse. We are not getting home. I missed it by a half second. Oh my. Holy. I missed it by a half. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
We're just letting it go. Like, now there's a whole ass bridge.
Dude. That is all.
The building in Dev Prayag did not collapse instantly. It was gently pulled by the ground, sliding away like a page torn from a book.
अरे लोग भाग जाओ नौ बैठे यार बेटा
Man, you get a wet there. I'm not going to pee.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
They will surely regret turning Walmart into a miniature farm.
What the fuck? Oh, hell no. What the hell? What we supposed to do about this?
Maybe it was just very thirsty.
I kept an egg.
This phenomenon is called a dust devil, formed when hot air rises and meets cooler air above, creating a small but striking vortex. Speed can turn streets into risky places, and fortunately, no one was injured in this moment. Is this really happening? He was truly very lucky. An unexpected sprint, thankfully ending with relief. Monkeys in Ubud are extremely curious, so any unattended item can quickly become a trophy.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
No matter how large, every animal becomes small and protected in the caring hands of a veterinary team. Have you ever seen a rainbow this low? Molten metal allows no room for even small mistakes, and sometimes the distance you keep is the most important safety factor. More than 15,700 cubic yards of rock fell from a slope about 4,265 feet high, turning a quiet valley into a powerful scene. Landslides can happen without warning. Keep your distance from slopes and leave immediately if anything seems unusual. This cat is determined to conquer the escalator in its own way.
Alright, ready? Alright, lay him on your chair. Alright, easy there. We video it.
You just gotta become one with the snake.
Look at that. Look, he get it. He getting ready to bite. Alright.
He ain't gonna bite you as long as you don't say nothing to him.
Don't talk to him, Cap.
If you talk shit to him, he'll bite.
Would you try this dish? How many attempts do you think it would take you? Metal balloons or balloons with strings can easily cause sparks near power lines, and this scene shows exactly why. Quick reflexes and calm thinking help them avoid falling rocks, a lesson never to overlook in high mountain areas.
One step.
Thick snow in Michigan put a basketball team's teamwork to the test right on the road. Without words, just a few playful steps are enough to brighten an entire park in San Salvador. Let's take a look at some unusual bottle opening methods you probably never imagined. Luckily, the current carried the dog to a patch of tall corn, giving it a chance to run home. Just one step slower, and this person could have been trapped in the rushing debris. Behind every temporary road closure lies quiet effort to protect people, traffic, and a famous California landmark. Who needs reindeer when we already have a husky? It seems this cat wants to turn itself into a real holiday decoration. Life only needs the right angle or the right help, and problems can disappear naturally.
You're like, okay, and this.
The collapse of a 34-story building in Bangkok shows how a 7.7 magnitude earthquake can change a skyline in just seconds. Strong winds can arrive suddenly, and securing tents and pets is a simple way to stay safe. Without a camera, no one would believe a drying rack could actually stop mid-road to let cars pass. Leave a comment with number 1 if this made you smile. Never underestimate a badger. Its eyes follow the children closely as if today's task matters more than anything else. Aging underground infrastructure can create unexpected risks, and this moment was truly fortunate with everyone safe.
It's close, right?
Roof panels and barriers collapsed onto the street, showing how quickly an urban fire can become complicated. According to officials by Monday, wildfires had burned more than about 900 acres, highlighting the intensity of the fire season. A festive atmosphere spreads, and these adorable little friends are ready to shine. Which one is the real dog? Can you tell? Show me. Even the fence looks embarrassed next to him. The bicycle you train with every day can reach speeds of up to about 90 miles per hour. Hard to believe, but true. Luck smiled, and familiar arms brought the puppy safely back.
Yay!
Dry conditions allow flames to stay stable and maintain swirling motion instead of being extinguished. Snoqualmie Falls awakens fiercely after heavy rain, turning a familiar waterfall into a roaring wall of water. The road collapses in an instant with water bursting from broken pipes, exposing long hidden flaws. Does this Christmas tree fit your home? Wishing you a peaceful, warm, and loving Christmas season. Does anyone know what job they are doing? Fortunately, everyone is safe, though the repair bill will not be pleasant.
Uh-oh. Oh. You got split?
Amid nature's beauty, this image reminds us of our responsibility toward the environment.
He made it back with his friends.
Before the massive wave doors become almost useless,
Get out of here! That's like 5 feet up.
he conquers the wave not with strength alone, but with complete confidence.
Tugboat ain't even taking that thing out.
Branches become spontaneous, creative toys for them. This dog probably believes toilet paper is its personal property. The first cat to create electricity. Fire or water, what do you see first?
Witnessing Darwin. Oh, it's right here! Oh my God!
After heavy rains soften ground and overloaded drainage systems can cause roads to become unstable without warning.
Get away from the road!
Everything happens so fast, as if the city pressed fast forward on real life. How many pounds do you think this rock weighs? It seems the goose just wanted to politely remind everyone, "This is my fairway, please use the next one." Fortunately, that lightning-fast strike only took lunch and caused no harm. This bird's skill is truly impressive. What could make that flight safer in that moment? Keep your distance from cliffs and listen carefully. Sometimes a faint cracking sound is the earliest warning.
Ценные кадры у меня, как она падала.
Thankfully, the car only had a light scrape, but roads like this always require low speed and high awareness. The free buffet has begun. Not sure how effective it is, but the imitation spirit deserves a perfect score. An unforgettable wedding when a swarm of bees decided to join, no invitation needed.
Oh, yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Loaded with gravel, the truck unintentionally turned a weak bridge into a strength test, and the bridge failed, though the driver remained safe. Luckily, no one was standing below a falling tree that ended gently. The dog seemed to just want to say hello while the man's mind switched straight into alert mode. Wow. When a cat tests its luck inside a wine shop, In that moment, the doctor probably froze for a few seconds. Oh my, those unopened bottles had to say goodbye to the shop in an unforgettable way. The storm in Greece painted a spectacular lightning show, the sky flashing like nature's own electric performance. A dust devil formed in the Las Vegas desert, sweeping through with strong winds and sudden drops in visibility. Wow, wow.
Oh my God.
Powerful storms moved across southern Louisiana, heavy rain and strong winds disrupting daily life and reminding everyone to review their weather plans.
Wow.
Severe thunderstorms swept through North Carolina like a raging force, toppling trees and shaking entire neighborhoods.
Bye-bye.
Flash
Columbia
floods
Pipe.
in Arlington County submerged multiple vehicles, turning streets into fast-moving
Bye-bye.
streams.
Columbia Pipe. And
At a heritage site in the ancient city of Jordan, heavy rain triggered localized flash floods, disrupting travel and urging people to avoid low-lying paths. The Idaho Lantern Festival lit up the night sky as thousands of glowing lights drifted upward, creating an unforgettable scene. The soft rustling of starlings wove together with their aerial dance over England, composing a gentle symphony at dusk. Heavy winter snow blanketed Flagstaff, burying everything under thick white layers, moved slowly and prioritized safety. A drone revealed a breathtaking view of Ohio coated in winter snow stretching across the landscape like a vast white tapestry. Blinky the koala wandered along a Victoria beach, peacefully enjoying the sea breeze and quiet open sky. The storm brought a tornado sweeping across a front yard in Lagrange, urging everyone to seek safe shelter and avoid danger zones. A landslide on State Route 20 in Washington cut off the familiar road, leaving thick debris and a warning for cautious travel.
How is still there?
The wall and roadway outside a famous pub in Cork collapsed into the sea during the storm, creating an unforgettable scene of destruction. Gentle fog covered Linville Lake in Kentucky, turning the calm water into a softly blurred, dreamlike landscape. Cloud bands drifted across Mount Halcyon, painting the horizon like a living natural artwork. Heavy rain increased pressure on a Utah dam, creating a tense backdrop and reminding authorities to reinforce structural safety. A roaring landslide swept through Glacier National Park, transforming its majestic scenery into sudden, unpredictable force. A dust devil in Newport Richey spun across a parking lot like a skilled dancer, dramatic yet demanding a safe distance.
Oh boy. Oh, you gotta get Dusty over here.
The Firenado swirled over Tennant Creek, dancing fiercely through the wildfire like a violent vortex. Keep a safe distance and follow evacuation guidance. This house didn't just celebrate Halloween. It transformed into a mesmerizing light show that made the whole neighborhood feel like a festival. A powerful storm swept into South Florida with strong winds and heavy rain, pulling everything into chaos. Seek shelter indoors.
Like, this is really bad.
Prolonged heavy rain turned downtown Parkersburg into a vast expanse of water, disrupting traffic and requiring limited non-essential travel. Dashcam footage captured the destructive force of an EF3 tornado at the Pfizer facility in North Carolina, a reminder to respect all weather warnings. A time-lapse revealed the sky transforming as a major storm formed with tornado warnings issued just in time for residents to prepare. On June 19th, a tornado tore through Miramar Beach, turning the streets into a battleground of wind and rain, avoid flooded areas and downed power lines. A lightning-sparked fire cast an orange glow over the sky in Davenport, creating a surreal scene, but also a reminder of fire safety. Winds were so strong that shopping carts raced across a parking lot in southwest Oklahoma, turning the area into an unintended speedway to secure outdoor items. Enjoying the video? A super thanks helps us keep bringing you more incredible moments. Thank you for being here. Through thick smoke, the aircraft charges forward like a miracle, releasing a red fire retardant line to stop the flames raging in California. A plane seems to appear from nowhere before gliding straight into Gatwick, ending with a spectacular landing. On June 12th, a JetBlue flight from Chicago unexpectedly stopped on the grass at Boston Logan Airport instead of the runway. At Werribee Open Range Zoo, a gorilla enjoys the rain and puts on a rolling performance that makes everyone. Carolina Forest in South Carolina glows orange under fierce flames, reminding us to respect wildfire warnings. A massive column of smoke rises from the blaze on Mount Alexander, like the earth itself showing anger. Oh gosh, thankfully no injuries were reported. Have you ever seen an airplane swoop by that close? the Super Scooper scoops water from Skilak Lake and rushes off to fight the fire at Swan Lake like an airborne hero. A BA flight from Brazil to London slowed down after being struck by lightning. Nature always knows how to surprise us. Delta's Boeing 757 departs LAX like a powerful gust, waking up the entire sky. Wow, what an incredible aerial showcase! Keeping a safe distance lets you enjoy. In the calm Florida golf course, a special guest strolls across the grass as if it owns the place. Wow, Indian Beach set a record with more than 640,000 sea turtles coming ashore to nest a true kingdom. On its way to Sydney, the airplane cuts through the storm like a determined warrior. Enjoying the video? Drop a super. Thanks to help us create more incredible moments. On a gloomy, stormy day, a smooth landing brings a sense of relief and peace. The monkey climbs trees in a flash, yet adorably fumbles when drinking from a bottle. A sudden challenge unfolded as the sea lions plunged off the seawall all at once like a synchronized performance. Beautiful to watch, but keep a safe distance so you don't startle them. After the Dixie Fire, the bare landscape emerged like a quiet painting, a gentle reminder of forest recovery and fire safety. Dust storms swept through Ororu, covering the entire town in a hazy veil and making travel difficult. Limit movement and protect your eyes and airways. At Orlando Airport, a Delta aircraft engine suddenly emitted smoke. The crew handled it calmly and passengers evacuated safely. Manual safety instructions are always key. A sandstorm rolled through New Valley in Egypt, plowing across the landscape in a thick cloud. Staying indoors and avoiding low visibility driving is the wise choice. During Stormbara, the pilot executed a firm, steady landing to ensure safety, skill, and procedure kept everyone secure. Oh my gosh, a moment that made everyone tense up, then breathe a sigh of relief. Nature is beautiful, but always demands preparation. Sliding and landing with perfect form like a trained athlete. Please don't attempt this without proper coaching and safety gear. Hurricane Beryl hit St. Lucia with strong winds and heavy rain, sending waves crashing and seabirds scattering. Follow alerts and avoid coastal waters. Large waves rolled toward the coast of Portland, Maine, shaking the historic shoreline. Observe from a safe spot and respect coastal conditions. Typhoon Chantu swept past the waters off eastern China, bringing powerful waves and winds that shattered the usual calm. Always observe from a safe distance. An engine issue on the snowy runway at Atlanta Airport forced an emergency evacuation. And thankfully, everyone remained safe thanks to proper response procedures. In Italy, rescue crews used a helicopter to lift a stranded cow out of a crevice. A strange but remarkable rescue showcasing skill and teamwork. On June 7th, northern Alabama was hit by strong winds, heavy rain, and lightning. Residents sheltered calmly, and keeping up with warnings was essential. In Jakarta, strong winds and heavy rain tore off part of a roof, sending visitors scrambling for cover, a reminder of the importance of storm preparedness. A severe windstorm in Montana knocked down trees and left a trail of disruption. Avoiding areas with fallen trees and power lines is crucial. Eastern Belgium endured heavy rain with deep flooding affecting many vehicles. Drive slowly and avoid passing through deep water for safety. At Victoria Park, strong winds lifted an entire waterfall into the air. A magical moment of nature, but still one that requires a safe viewing distance. Cyclone Tauktae raised river levels in Mumbai, submerging major streets. Residents were urged to limit travel and follow official guidance. After record rainfall, Barren Falls transformed into a roaring cascade, showcasing raw natural power. Observe only from designated safe areas. At Tampa Airport, a small plane rested quietly on the runway. But thanks to the pilot's excellent reflexes, everyone remained safe. In Russia, a plane slid off a snowy runway and was carefully towed back, a clear reminder of winter safety. Hurricane Michael swept through Panama like a fierce beast, tearing through everything and leaving behind an unbelievable scene of destruction. In Vancouver, a dog tired of walking cruised around the parking lot, showing off the attitude of a true cool rider. A sudden downpour hit Mansilla de las Mulas, turning the peaceful town into a chaotic arena of nature. Hurricane Ida struck New Orleans, sending debris flying. Always check weather alerts before heading out to stay safe. Hurricane Florence hit the North Carolina pier with powerful wind and waves, causing severe damage along the coastline. In Decatur, a cow escaped during an auction, causing chaos across the arena and leaving the ceiling badly damaged. Floodwaters entered Norwood Hospital, causing major damage and forcing the facility to temporarily shut down for safety. Post-storm flooding turned rural California into a foamy sea, disrupting daily life for residents.
Holy crap, look at this.
During such extreme weather, staying indoors and following alerts is the smartest choice. Big challenges arise, but they also open opportunities to develop proper solutions and overcome difficulties. Raging floodwaters tore a house apart in New South Wales, leaving behind a haunting empty space. A street in Nora, New South Wales erupted in excitement as a herd of horses unexpectedly stormed through the area. Wow, such a creative moment. The sky roared and Coral Springs was swallowed by strong winds and heavy rain, a reminder of nature's unpredictable force. Through thick smoke, the aircraft emerged like a brave warrior assisting the firefighting effort. Gentle snowfall covered the Minnesota riverbanks, painting a cold yet breathtakingly peaceful scene. Sioux Falls faced a sudden tornado, turning the streets into a tense, dramatic landscape within moments. A towering cloud wall rolls over Lake Michigan, and the time-lapse captures it like a surreal scene straight out of a movie.
What the heck, bro? That's one of the biggest jobs.
Nature is beautiful but full of surprises. Always check the forecast and be prepared, so every experience is both memorable and safe. A narrow column in the middle of a Kansas wheat field spins violently, dragging a trail of dust along its path. A massive curtain of dust sweeps across Kansas, slashing visibility and bringing traffic to a standstill in moments. Near Haiku in Hawaii, torrential rain turns roads into a sheet of water, transforming the landscape into a temporary sea. Hurricane Delta slams into the Lake Charles Community Center, powerful winds ripping through and tossing debris in every direction. After the fury of Typhoon Doksuri, rivers near Beijing churn with waves looking nothing like their usual calm surface. Hurricane Julia doesn't knock, but barges straight into a village in Guatemala, dumping rain that turns the streets into raging streams. A powerful gust kicks up a dark cloud of dust over Connellsville, dimming the sky and throwing daily life into chaos. Mildura sinks under a thick, suffocating dust haze. Stay indoors when you can, and protect your breathing if you must go out. On the farm, a brave little animal claims a hay bale as its VIP bed and naps like it's in a 5-star hotel. Absolutely adorable. Along a long fence line in Western Australia, tumbleweeds race past like marathon runners with no finish line in sight. A shaggy parade of animals clatters across the bridge, each step making it tremble in a strangely powerful yet endearing furry march. In Hawaii, glowing lava kisses the ocean, sending steam billowing skyward in a fiery meeting of rock and sea. In the stillness of night, the aurora begins a slow dance, weaving hypnotic ribbons of light across the sky. Raging waves toss a small boat onto shore like a toy, turning the Greek coastline into a wild stage of crashing white foam. Hurricane Sally arrives like an uninvited guest drowning downtown Pensacola in floodwater. Staying on higher ground and watching alerts is absolutely vital. In Minnesota, icy air paints a glowing halo around the sun. A stunning winter light ring that feels like a natural special effect. Wow, the power of nature is truly on another level. Good preparation and respecting warnings are always the keys to staying safe. Strong winds and heavy rain blurred Dallas-Fort Worth, disrupting daily life and turning every window into a sheet of gray water. After the storm, the California coast was gifted a sky full of colors so stunning it was hard to look away. Two golden doodles on Prince Edward Island were absolutely delighted by the swirling snow bounding around like fluffy running cotton balls. A storm swept through Thornhill with thick hail, turning the street into a frozen white river. You're not seeing things. The storm in Queensland really did turn that trampoline into a high-speed glider across the yard.
Oh my god, our trampoline is gone.
Amid the chaos, power lines in Melbourne glowed bright from electrical discharge like an unplanned fireworks show. A clinic in Canberra became a playground for hail as ice chunks punched through the ceiling. When Helene struck, Florida pilots flew directly into the storm's center to gather data and support early warnings for community safety. Nature changes in an instant. Stay updated with forecasts and prepare well, so every journey remains safe and steady. Your support means the world to us. Leave a kind note if these incredible moments made your day a little brighter. The landslide at Inskip Point, Queensland not only disrupted the landscape, but also sounded a clear warning about climate change and the importance of effective shoreline management. In an instant, an entire house was swallowed by earth and rock, like a rushed cleanup by nature, reminding us to always have a safe evacuation plan. Idaho fell silent as a massive boulder crashed onto the highway, causing sudden blockage and forcing authorities to shut down the area. On June 16th, central Minnesota endured strong winds, pounding rain and hail, leaving behind shattered roofs, broken trees, and major disruptions to daily life. Hard to believe, but true strong gusts can shift hundreds of tons of steel if wind-facing surfaces are large and anchoring systems fail to meet standards. Mammatus clouds covered the Colorado sky, a surreal beauty, but often a sign of unstable weather. Check alerts before traveling. Amid the chaos, a Labrador turned cleanup into a bonding moment, a warm pause that helped everyone stay calm and work together. Oh gosh, the intense scene reminds us to respect warning zones, avoid collapse edges, and always keep a clear escape route when working outdoors. In tough situations, closely observing cracks, listening for unusual sounds, following on-site instructions, and moving with a plan are the keys to safety. Storm Doris slammed into Tremor with fierce winds and giant waves, turning Ireland's coast into unforgettable chaos. Stay away from the water's edge when alerts are issued. A blue lightning bolt streaked across the sky north of Dallas, creating a powerful electric display during the storm. Staying indoors is the safest choice.
Power play.
Amid Zion's majestic cliffs, a sudden rockfall reshaped the mountainside trails, may close temporarily to ensure visitor safety. Raging floodwaters swallowed the outskirts of Madrid, sweeping cars away like toys in a furious current. Never drive through flooded roads. Storm Nicole transformed the streets of the Bahamas into a boiling ocean, waves crashing violently into cars. Follow evacuation orders when issued. Violent wind and rain collapse scaffolding, turning parked vehicles into unfortunate victims. Avoid sheltering under temporary structures during major storms. Fatu the zoo's beloved gorilla joyfully celebrated her 68th birthday, a remarkable milestone of resilience in life. A white parrot lit up a veterinary hospital in Turkey with its adorable dance alongside staff spreading smiles through the entire room. Wow, an avalanche plunged into the valley like a massive white wave, sweeping away everything in its path. Keep a safe distance from snowy slopes. Like what you see. A super thanks is a simple way to support HTC Moments, hub, and keep the magic alive.
Okay, now you can fall. Oh, he's sliding.
Drive slowly, keep extra distance, and use winter tires when the snow gets slick. Safety should always come first.
You want to go down that hill.
No. Oh.
You really love that.
Power lines suddenly burst with firework-like sparks lighting up the Texas sky during the storm stay far away from fallen wires.
Oh, he's huge.
A 5-foot lizard casually strolled through a Florida street like it was walking a runway on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, wait.
A scaffolding collapse in New South Wales caused major damage and disrupted the daily life of nearby residents. Near Franz Joseph, raging floodwaters swept away the Waiho River Bridge in New Zealand, turning a solid structure into debris within minutes. Oh my goodness, nature's power is truly formidable. Always follow weather alerts to protect yourself and your property. A once luxurious hotel, once a symbol of elegance, was torn apart by floodwaters, a costly lesson in disaster preparedness. heavy rain caused widespread flooding across northeast Scotland, closing several roads, and even collapsing a bridge. Choose a safer alternate route. New Zealand's Falls Creek roared violently after severe weather, breathtaking, but extremely dangerous. If you found this moment interesting, comment number 1 below to let us know. A bridge that once held countless stories now exists only in memory, overtaken by rushing waters. In a quiet countryside, the ground suddenly opened up, forming a massive sinkhole that left everyone stunned. A familiar street vanished when a sinkhole swallowed it whole, leaving behind a dark and eerie void. Winds roared and rain lashed through Indiana, tearing off roofs and knocking out power, plunging the city into darkness. Flash floods tore through the Yorkshire Dales, ripping apart roadways and trapping vehicles in muddy, churning water. A group of Canada geese calmly took over a traffic lane in London, crossing the street as if they owned it. A massive chunk of ice cracked off Perito Moreno and collapsed with a thunderous roar, a spectacular natural performance. A wall of snow came crashing down like a waterfall, burying a Swiss roadway under a blinding white blanket. The camera captured tumbleweeds spinning wildly beautiful but carrying real safety risks. Waves of tumbleweeds rolled across northeast Colorado like a wild migration driven entirely by the wind. In Dickens, Nebraska, a massive funnel cloud, hailed as the tornado of the year, rose powerfully and swept away everything in its path. Along the shores of Lake Superior, ice cracked apart into countless shards, creating a scene both dramatic and mesmerizing. Like a frozen symphony, sheets of ice drifted past the dam in rushing waters, majestic and hypnotic. On August 6th, the greater Cleveland area was struck by severe storms, with hail and wind gusts reaching 80 miles per hour. A doorbell camera captured the moment a tornado swept through Des Moines, sending debris flying everywhere. A suspected tornado touched down, toppling trees, tearing roofs apart, and making the whole area look like a disaster movie set. A flock of sheep didn't need GPS, they simply took over the town, as if claiming their own territory. Oh, wow. A sudden flash flood rushed through West Virginia, carrying debris and turning the roadway into a chaotic brown sea. Nature's surprise performance this time, not fireworks, but a barrage of falling hailstones. Storm Francine swept through Louisiana, snapping branches and hurling debris, a clear reminder that weather can shift in an instant. A dam in eastern Puerto Rico couldn't withstand Hurricane Ernesto. Water poured over, flooding the entire area with murky torrents. In New South Wales, a flock of sheep accidentally stirred up a massive wall of dust while grazing, cute, but a bit troublesome. Wow, the entire mountainside in Austria seemed to explode as an avalanche roared down, blanketing a vast area in white. Oh my gosh! A house was swept into the historic Connecticut flood and collapsed amid the raging waters. After La Soufriere erupted, ash and debris surged down the Rabaka Dry River, proof of Earth's immense hidden power. Mount Harghita wore a mystical veil of fog so enchanting it felt like stepping onto another planet. In just a moment, the Sawtooth Range disappeared under a thick cloud of dust, as if nature had awakened a sleeping fury. The northern lights painted vibrant waves across the Saskatoon sky, a nighttime masterpiece impossible to look away from. What made thousands of bees swirl into a massive cloud around this house? A Santa Queen or some mysterious signal? Have you ever encountered anything this strange before?
Man, that cloud front is I've never seen anything like this.
A fire hydrant suddenly burst open, turning a street in England into an urban aquarium, beautiful but extremely dangerous. The river in Ruidoso roared like a beast awakened, sweeping away everything in its fierce current. The Winooski River churned mud through Burlington, disrupting the landscape and reminding residents to stay alert during heavy rains. On July 6th, heavy rain poured over Houston as a warning signal before Tropical Storm Beryl made landfall. Wind and rain hammered Des Moines, reducing visibility to a blur. Stay updated and travel carefully. Wow, nature can change its mood in an instant. A massive rock slide thundered down the Alps, forcing a full evacuation to ensure safety. Powerful waves slammed into a coastal fissure in Albany and shot straight into the air like wild water towers. Nestled in a bed of bright green seaweed, a seal slept peacefully, a rare moment of calm in an ever-changing world. Fierce winds tore through Newfoundland, and in just a split second, a rooftop was lifted into the sky like a runaway kite. This is a strong reminder that early warnings and quick action can greatly reduce flood risks.
Meno male che c'è questa scivola. Io temo per tira questi dog. Temo per...
Torrential rain transformed a Brooklyn subway station into a roaring mini waterfall right at rush hour. Las Vegas was submerged in floodwater, Drivers were urged to avoid streets that had turned into fast-moving rivers.
On the road, it's slanted down, so it's running down the side here. Even higher. There's a car going through that.
Idalia swept through southern Georgia, leaving chaos in its wake with violent winds and relentless rain. A system malfunction coated an entire neighborhood in white foam, turning a quiet street into a surreal ocean of bubbles. Draped in shimmering camouflage and walking with confidence, this Sea Star runway model strutted across the ocean floor. A lava fountain at Kilauea shot nearly 700 feet into the air, lighting up Hawaii's sky with a spectacular display of fire. Power lines erupted in flames, creating an unintended burst of fireworks. Stay far from dangerous areas. A trio of orcas played together at Vancouver Harbor, showcasing the incredible intelligence and connection of ocean life. A peaceful day in an alpine town suddenly erupted into chaos as debris crashed down from the mountainside like a roaring waterfall. Brave residents in Virginia tested the strength of the wind, but remember, safety should always be the #1 priority. A dust storm in Santa Rosa, Arizona turned the sky into a massive curtain of sand, majestic yet fierce. A once-in-a-decade storm swept through Western Australia, ripping off roofs in just a matter of minutes. A swirling waterspout danced across the ocean like a performer, illuminating Panama City's coastline with its powerful beauty. Floodwaters surged through the Fort Lauderdale parking lot, swallowing cars in nature's furious outburst. The southern coast of Maine strained under flooding fueled by a storm combined with rising tides. Love the content? Consider a super thanks to help us create more videos for you. The thunderous blasts of controlled detonations along the Provo River showcased Utah County's determination to tame the wild currents. A powerful storm swept through Shanghai, toppling testing tents and plunging the city into chaos. Fierce winds in Moscow ripped apart everything in their path, leaving entire neighborhoods without power. North London flooded after heavy rain, bringing traffic to a halt and disrupting daily life. The storm tearing through Jonesboro, Arkansas reminds us to always follow weather alerts to stay prepared. An unexpected bolt of lightning struck a suburban home in Dallas-Fort Worth, causing severe structural damage. Even though he's used to storms, he still jumped when Texas lightning flashed right before his eyes. Oh gosh, nature's power is fierce and unpredictable. Safety should always come first. A tornado reduced Kokomo, Indiana to ruins in just minutes. A strong reminder to respect every warning.
There's my house. Oh my God.
Has your area ever witnessed moments as intense as these? A massive dust whirl spun up in a New York park, leaving bystanders stunned and curious.
Okay, get ready. I'm about to go out and take you out into this mess.
Winds over 62 millibates swept across South Australia's dry fields, whipping up dust storms and severely reducing visibility.
Nice, isn't it, Tim? Really?
Nature redesigned the school grounds in Clinton, North Carolina, in the most unexpected way. Enjoying the video. A super thanks helps incredible moments. Hub, keep bringing you breathtaking footage. Out in the ocean, a sea turtle calmly blew bubbles like a tiny performer on a blue water stage. Wow! A burst water pipe turned Highland Park, Denver into a rushing stream, forcing multiple roads to close. In Algeria, a massive water column erupted out of nowhere, like a sudden rainfall in the middle of the street, chaotic yet mesmerizing. Under Zorba's fury, the port of Stazo roared with towering waves and wind slicing through every corner of the coastline. Rochester International Airport fell into chaos as severe weather disrupted numerous flights. Typhoon Rai hit like a raging beast, turning streets into rivers within seconds. A perfect moment more than sports, it was nature and human movement blending into one beautiful scene. The residents of Chicago Zoo enjoyed vibrant green shamrock treats, a delightful feast on a chilly day. Floodwaters in Metro Manila surged high, sending barges and boats crashing into a bridge in chaotic fashion. The RNLI crew on the Isle of Man used the wild waves for training, sharpening their response skills for future emergencies. Storm Brendan unleashed wind rain and towering waves, collapsing part of the seawall at Carrickfergus in County Antrim. A fierce storm swept through Bastia's old port, lifting tables and chairs and dragging them into the rushing water. Swarms of mayflies invaded Clinton Harbor, blanketing the air and transforming the scene into something surreal. On April 27th, a powerful storm struck Florida with relentless wind gusts shaking up daily life in Ocala. Golf ball-sized hail hammered the coast of Ligeglia, Italy, stunning both locals and tourists. Look at that, the black swan isn't just a great swimmer. It surfs like a true athlete. Cork, Ireland faced violent gusts as trash cans, crates, and loose items were tossed and sent flying down the streets. Ireland's west coast roared under Storm Ali, with giant waves smashing repeatedly against the stone barriers. Red haze blanketed towns across Sumatra, tinting the entire landscape in an eerie, dreamlike glow. Amid the ancient grandeur of the Kukulkan Pyramid, a sudden dust devil spiraled upward like a dance of wind and sand.
This is crazy.
In just moments, everything disappeared beneath a thick veil of dust, leaving behind a foggy scene straight out of a sci-fi film. A reluctant light show from nature flashes like fireworks, reminding us to respect the power of the sky. Objects go flying everywhere. Venice might as well be offering a free street tour to anything not tied down. Sydney's coastline turns white as if winter arrived, but the snow is actually thick sea foam covering every walkway. Storm Isaiah sweeps across Brooklyn, sending construction materials airborne and shaking up an ordinary day. No one expected a new opponent in the match, a sudden dust storm rushing onto the field and blurring all visibility. The donkeys at an Ohio farm enjoy an unforgettable concert, humming along to their owner's gentle calls. From inside the lighthouse lantern room, massive waves explode into white spray, a stunning view and a reminder to stay safe. Storm Herwart leaves its signature on the city, rain, fierce winds, and a few rooftops and power poles knocked down in minutes. In a place with unpredictable weather, checking the forecast often is the best protection you can have.
Stop! The water is gushing everywhere.
And the light. Left light. Yeah, and the right. That's right.
A powerful storm sweeps through Paris, toppling trees and scattering hail and leaves along the Seine near Pont-Neuf. Oh wow! A dramatic downpour turns Mansilla de las Mulas into a chaotic stage where rain and wind fight for the spotlight. An unannounced tropical depression hits Miami, dumping heavy rain and causing widespread power outages. On New Zealand's South Island, post-storm flooding sweeps away a bridge, disrupting travel and affecting daily life. If you find this moment fascinating, drop a number 1 below. From the air to the ocean depths, a massive pod of dolphins moves like a mighty fleet across the sea. For safety, Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter show in Chicago is postponed due to severe storm impacts.
Que caos, meu Deus do céu! Que caos!
Perhaps the wind was testing the roof's design and unexpectedly tore off a section of the structure. Nature always finds a way to put on a surprising performance. Charleston's streets turned into rivers as winds howled. Waters rose and urgent NWS alerts echoed through the city. Wonderful, truly wonderful. In Birmingham, sparks ignited multiple trees in moments, and smoke spread across the entire block.
Y'all all right?
Lightning streaked across storm clouds in far north Queensland. Beautiful, but undeniably risky. Sydney Harbor became a full natural stage as heavy summer hail pounded the shoreline. On Christmas Island, waves of red crabs covered the roads, an unforgettable and truly one-of-a-kind sight. A sudden army of dragonflies swept across westerly Rhode Island as if nature were sending a secret message.
Oh my god, look at the swarm over here! Holy... Oh my god!
A Mini Cooper looked like it was surfing the streets, but the flooding in this French town tested its limits underwater. The deeply flooded streets in the French town remind us of shifting climate patterns and extreme weather. Heavy rain and strong winds swept through Charlotte, creating dangerous conditions and triggering weather alerts. A drone captured a breathtaking moment as a pod of orcas coordinated a perfect group hunt across the open sea. Lightning didn't just strike the Tower of the Americas. It left a vivid, unforgettable sketch across the sky. Power outages along the Florida-Alabama border showed how quickly a strong storm can disrupt daily life. Ruidoso struggled under post-wildfire flooding as rising water covered the land and tested the community's resilience. Off the Wisconsin shoreline, nature suddenly painted a scene so stunning that everyone paused to look up. As the Perseid meteor shower blended with the aurora borealis, the Ohio sky transformed into a stage of wonders. The Los Angeles River swelled with powerful floodwater, extending warnings and reminding everyone not to underestimate nature. Utility poles drifted away like floating toys carried effortlessly by the strength of the floodwaters.
That car is stuck. Y'all, the sign fell down. Like, that's how bad it is.
The Stillaguamish River surged over its banks during historic flooding, a warning about our shifting climate balance. Thousands of cranes moved in perfect rhythm, creating a living wave that swept across the sky. The Swan family plays by the rules, calmly crossing at the lines, charming and surprisingly well-mannered. Hurricane Dorian pushed a home in St. Thomas into early retirement, reminding us to respect the power of strong winds more than ever. Eastern Scotland strained under the fury of Storm Babet as river levels rose and tested every structure standing in its path. Rising water in Brooklyn surrounded cars and disrupted New York's rhythm in the middle of a busy day. A storm threat remained, but unexpected humidity softened the air, giving the whole region a brief moment of relief. White battle-like hail covered Cheyenne, turning a summer day into an instant winter scene. On May 28th, storms and hail swept in, transforming the city into an unbelievable field of white. Did you enjoy this video? A heartfelt thank you helps us bring you even more incredible moments. If you're in southern Wisconsin, leave a like for this unforgettable scene.
We have hail.
Happiness was interrupted by nature, but it became an unforgettable memory for everyone there. Storms hit Cape Town's coastline, covering the waterfront in thick white foam, strange yet mesmerizing. A spectacular moment of free-falling snow, but also a reminder of how dangerous uncleared snow and ice can be. Amid the majestic landscape of Mount Ositia, a sudden landslide struck and destroyed everything in an instant. Those cars surely never expected to become victims of a massive rooftop snowfall. Winter is full of surprises. In Southwest Virginia, Hurricane Helene turned the river into a violent surge, sweeping away a recreational vehicle in seconds. The flash flood in Connecticut devastated everything in its path, and this home was no exception. If you found this moment fascinating, don't forget to leave a number 1 in the comments below. Heavy rain in the town of Artvin transformed the streets into rivers, leaving the area unable to respond in time. Look at that, nature certainly doesn't hold back when showing its power. A moment of intense tension, but thankfully everyone was safe. Always stay alert and follow safety warnings in landslide-prone areas. A home that once sheltered a family now lies in ruins after a landslide near Tuzla, Bosnia. A powerful gust swept across Moscow like a whirlwind, blowing away everything from leaves to dust and cleaning the city in an instant.
Go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Enjoying the video? Show your support with a super thanks and help us bring you more incredible moments.
Mikey, go run through the birds.
CCTV captured the moment, showing that even the sturdiest structures cannot withstand the sheer force of nature. A heavy rainstorm not only caused flooding, but also triggered a powerful landslide in Lyi Village, Pingtung County. The storm that hit Turin brought rain and strong winds, serving as a serious reminder of our changing climate. This wasn't just an ordinary avalanche. It was a preventive operation by BC's Transportation Department to reduce snowslide risks along the Trans-Canada Highway. The major flooding affected many areas with unusually high water levels, disrupting daily life for residents. Who would have imagined that frozen hail could turn into such strange and fascinating works of art? Once again, nature showed its unstoppable power. Are they preparing for a surprise drop from above? Wow, what an absolutely impressive sight. Heavy rains bring damage, but also highlight the importance of disaster preparedness. In 2012, Typhoon Bopha struck the Compostela Valley with fierce winds and heavy rainfall, causing severe destruction. What seemed like a normal photo shoot suddenly turned into an underwater performance in the stream. Storms, rain floods, and landslides, nature decided to turn everything into a full-scale disaster competition in Japan. A massive wall of dust suddenly appeared, swallowing an entire city in Chile under a thick, choking cloud. The dust storm in Pilbara tore through everything in its path, rising like a blazing red monster and leaving heavy destruction behind. At the Adelaide Zoo, this playful panda put on such a creative performance that it's impossible not to laugh. The scar left by the 2012 wildfire had long been quiet until heavy rains awakened it, triggering a flash flood into Manitou Springs. The dust storm in Pilbara tore through everything in its path, rising like a blazing red monster and leaving heavy destruction behind. Nature's sudden fury in Michigan forced residents to evacuate urgently to stay safe. instead of enjoying the scenery, tourists found themselves in an unforgettable seismic adventure. A home in New Hampshire took an unwanted journey as floodwaters swept it down the river. A septic pipeline explosion turned the whole area into a giant fountain, and passing cars unintentionally drove through it like a soaked challenge. The waves center at a Norwegian campsite became a hotspot when floodwaters rushed in, sweeping away tents and equipment and leaving a chaotic scene behind. Thick ice forming along the Kankakee River created a magical winter landscape, a reminder that beauty can emerge even in harsh cold. To reinforce the infrastructure, engineers carried out a controlled blast on part of the Oroville Dam spillway, a crucial step in large-scale safety maintenance. Swift currents gradually eroded the west bank of the Minnesota Dam, silently threatening the structure's stability in nearby areas. A sudden flood swept away a sturdy bridge within minutes. The heavy structure collapsed, leaving debris scattered in the muddy water. After harsh weather days, the Queensland Dam overflowed, a majestic sight and a reminder of the importance of safe water release management. During the Burning Man Festival, a dust devil spun up right beside participants, a natural reflex test in the middle of the desert. Landslides are unpredictable hazards. The sand slipping into the river here is a clear reminder to watch steep terrain after heavy rain. Beneath an ancient bridge in legendary Scotland, the river roared in spirals as if trying to swallow the fairy tale banks. Wow, absolutely astonishing nature knows how to turn an ordinary moment into an emotionally shaking performance. Rising floodwaters and collapsing earth buried northern Italian towns in unforgettable chaos. fierce storm gathered clouds into a towering wall approaching Fargo, a surprise ambush urging everyone to seek safety. Heavy rain mixed with wildfire ash turned the flow over a California dam into a dark stream proof of the chain reaction after forest fires. Floodwaters surged and swept everything away. A once solid pier now survives only in the memories of waterside residents. Drought tightened its grip on the outback, forcing emus to adapt step by step to the harsh search for food. Greenland urgently released 10 billion liters of water to support Cape Town, a timely decision to ease the city's thirst and stabilize its supply. Thick ice kept blocking the way, but rescue teams in Union County stayed persistent, breaking through and guiding trapped residents to safety. A massive landslide crashed down onto the national highway in Uttarakhand, turning a vital route into a chaotic sea of rocks within seconds. In 2016, Typhoon Meggy brought not only strong winds, but also a dramatic dam-release waterfall in Taiwan, a scene both majestic and cautionary. Oh my God! Mount Sinabung awakened again, shooting a towering ash column more than 2 miles high into the sky, leaving everyone staring in awe. Wow! No one expected a little duck to steal the spotlight at Gold Coast Beach, appearing so charming it made the entire shore burst into laughter. Floodwaters surged like an unstoppable force, ripping open California's roadway and creating a deep chasm that brought traffic to a halt. The raging ocean slammed into Capitola, sending powerful waves crashing into seaside buildings and leaving behind unforgettable chaos. On Long Island, rising floodwaters swept across the area as if trying to take everything with them, a striking reminder of nature's unpredictability.
Stay on your side.
A magical cloud slowly wrapped itself around the top of Bluff Knoll, like a floating cloak draped gently over the mountain. Storm winds tore through Topeka, turning everything upside down and sending garbage bins flying like playful aircraft along the sidewalk. Wind speeds reaching 150 mph in Florida were enough to make even seasoned storm chasers step back and keep a safe distance.
It is happening. Jim is all the way over there.
A strong gust in New York sent items flying off a rooftop, turning a party into a dramatic chase. But thankfully, no one was hurt. The storm swept over Miyako-jima, leaving a fierce trail of destruction with each gust slicing through everything in its path. Buffalo's wind sent debris swirling, and power lines sparking like fireworks stay far away from electrical wires during storms. Monroe Home was battered by wind and rain as a tornado approached, a tense moment reminding us to be prepared with safe shelter.
I think the tornado's coming, and I'm not joking.
Near Lake Erie, fierce winds-coated houses in Hamburg with layers of ice transforming the beachfront into a frozen landscape.
All the way to the streets.
On the Welsh hillside, a spaniel leaned bravely into the roaring wind, standing firm like a tiny warrior of the storm. Tropical storm. Elsa swept through Key West with roaring winds and endless rain flooding the city. In nature's harsh test, always prioritize safety and avoid flooded areas. Strong winds carved flowing sand waves along the English coast, creating a magical scene like a painting in motion. Sea foam lifted by the wind billowed like white snow, turning the beach into an unreal floating world. But dangerously slippery, walk carefully. Amid the storm, power lines burst in bright flashes across Melbourne, forming an accidental light show that stunned the neighborhood stay far from electrical lines. In Sydney, a balcony chair was swept away by strong winds like a small toy, reminding us to secure outdoor items before storms arrive. Relentless winds pounded the Corfu coastline, turning the sea into towering walls of water, avoid areas near the shore.
Look at that sea spinning round.
A gentle moment unfolded as a giraffe greeted a young deer with curious observation, a warm touch of wildlife tenderness.